propensity. So let me take one, that is question number 10. The consumption expenditure P of a person with his income I is given by say 0.0025 I square plus 0.003 I. Okay, find average and marginal propensity to consume when his income is 100 rupees. When his income is rupees 100. Okay, so what is given to me? You are given the value of consumption, that is P का value दिया है, that is 0.0025 I square plus 0.003 I. Okay, this is what you are given with. What is formula to calculate average propensity to consume? That is APC, average propensity to consume, and next is marginal propensity to consume. Anybody? What is formula for APC? Average, as the word suggests, average में क्या करते हैं? You just have to divide by number of that, but here number is your income, so you have to divide by I, so it will be P upon I. So it will be what? 0.0025 I plus 0.003, but at which point? With the income 100, so put I equal to 100. Put I equal to 100. So what will be your EPC then? EPC, it will be 0.0025 multiplied by 100 plus 0.003, that is 0.253. This is your EPC ka value. And how will you calculate marginal propensity to consume? What is the formula? MPC. Yes. Marginal, the word suggests you just have to take derivative, but derivative of P with respect to I. So it will be dP by di. So what is derivative? Here it will be 2I and here it will be as it is. So it will be 0.0025 into 2I plus 0.003. Correct? And at what point? At I equal to 100. At I equal to 100, this will be MPC. It will be just multiply by 100. So it will be 0.0025 multiplied by 200 plus 0.003, and that is 5 and 0.503. So MPC मिल गया तुमको and EPC मिल गया. This was asked in the question. Correct? And if somebody asks कि हाँ यही question में, if somebody asks ठीक है MPC मिल गया, EPC मिल गया, can you find the other thing, that is MPS and EPS? Just मैं reframe करता हूँ. Also find, correct, very nice, MPS and EPS. If the question is also find EPS and MPS, that is marginal propensity to save, so what you have to do? You know the formula, that is MPS plus, yes, what is the formula? MPS plus MPC. that is equal to 1. So MPS, it will be 1 minus MPC. What is the value of MPC? That is 0.503. So 1 minus 0.503. So this will be कितना आएगा? 1 minus 0.53, it will be 497, I think, correct? Yes. So this is MPS हो गया. Can you find EPS? Similarly, EPS plus EPC, that is 1. So EPS will be 1 minus EPC. That is 1 minus, what is the value of EPC? It is 0.253. 0.253. तो ये क्या आएगा? 0.747 ऐसा कुछ आएगा. करेक्ट, ये आएगा ना? यस, गुड. So this is how you should solve this type of question. Let us do some more. That was question number 10, no? Mostly in the exam also you will be getting similar type of questions. See question number 11. The demand function is given by P equal to say 2Q square minus 63Q plus 648. So this is your P. Find the value of Q. Find the value of Q for which the revenue is maximum. Also find maximum revenue. Yeah, can somebody tell me how should I start and what are the steps? What is revenue? It is P into Q, correct? Correct. Here Q, because here it is in terms of Q. So you are having revenue. So वो क्या आएगा? 2Q cube minus 63Q square plus 648Q, correct? What next you have to do? You want to find maximum, ना? So क्या करने का? R. What is R? Derivative of R, na? Yes, derivative. So first let us calculate derivative. So derivative of R क्या आएगा ये? 6Q square and minus it will be 63. 2 सा कितना होता है? 126. 126 and this will be 648, correct? Can I take something outside from here? Can I take 6 common or anything else? Yeah, I think 6 can be outside. If I take 6 common, I will be having Q square minus this will be. Yes, am I correct? Just quickly check. Am I correct? Yes. Where is this 108? Okay, yes, 108. Correct. Okay, so once you are having this, what is you have to find maximum revenue. To find maximum, what you should do? Well, first you have to find the what is the next step? Put derivative as 0, na? Yes, that is the next step. So it will be correct. So it will be 6 into whatever it is Q square plus क्या है ये minus 21Q plus 108, that is 0. That means q square minus 21q माइनस नहीं है क्या? नो क्वेश्चन में था ना माइनस. सी, no issue. And plus 108, that is equal to 0. Factorize 108 such that the addition is 21 and addition or subtraction whatever, and product is 108. So you just factorize it 108 and tell me. If you don't get that, then 108 को factorize करो. Go slow. 2 5. Okay, 12 and 9. And yeah, yes, this is satisfying. Correct, both are minus. Yes, good. So let us do that. So it will be q square minus 12q minus 9q plus 108. That is equal to 0, correct? What next? Can I take some outside? Take a q outside, so it will be q minus 12, and minus 9 outside, it will be again q minus 12. What are the answers? Q equal to 12 or q equal to 9, correct? You are having two answers, two values of q. What is the next step? You need to find double derivative. So what is single derivative? Let us quickly write first. It is 6. Look, write the original one. Do not write the taken outside part one. 6q square minus 126. So it is 6q square minus 126q and plus 648. So if you take another derivative, then this will be what? क्या आएगा बोलो? This will be 12q 126. Perfect. Now you are having 2 points. You have to put one by one. Correct. If your q equal to 12, if q equal to 12, then find double derivative and check whether it is positive or negative. dr square upon dq2. Find whether it is positive or negative, and if your q equal to 9, then also find. Check whether positive or negative. Yes, 12 cube minus 126, no? Both are negative. Wait, just. No, why? See, 12 into 12, that will be 144, no? So 12 will be positive. This will be positive. I think this will be negative, if I'm not wrong. Yes? Hello, can you hear me? So here it is positive, here it is negative. So maxima किस पे आएगा? Where derivative is negative, correct? Double derivative. So maxima at q equal to 9. Okay. So you just have to put q equal to 9 in your the function, original function, revenue function, in this. To double derivative is positive at q equal to 9. So I'm having maxima at q equal to 9. Find the maximum value. कैसे find it करेंगे? Put it in the function. Put it in the revenue function, correct? Is that okay? Shall we go ahead to the next problem? कौन सा नंबर है ये? This was this number 11. This number 12. The demand function. What happened? Just 1 second. The demand D when the price is P is given by D equal to P plus 5 upon P minus 3. Got you. Okay, question number 12. The demand D when the price is P is price is given by say D equal to P plus 5 upon P minus 3. Find the rate of change of demand when the price is 4. When the price is 4. Yes, I'll give you 2 minutes. Complete this and tell me the answer. Oh. Yeah. So is this question clear? Just rate of change, that means derivative. So you just have to find derivative, and derivative I have did that by using UV rule, U upon V rule. That is V derivative of U minus U derivative of V upon V square. That's it. Do that. You're having this and put the value P equal to 4. Let us do next problem. See, a firm has a cost function C is equal to say Q square plus 30Q minus 200, and its demand function Q upon 6 plus 30. Determine first marginal cost function, second marginal revenue function, third marginal profit function, and the fourth one is also find break even point. Can you do that? Yes. First of all you need to find cost function, revenue function, profit function. उसके बाद marginal की बात कर सकते हैं. Correct? What is marginal? What do you mean by the word marginal? Means you have to take the derivative. Correct? Yes, differentiation. So cost function is already given to you, so you can find the derivative of that. So पहला तो direct answer दिख रहा है तुमको. Solution. What is your C? C is Q square plus 30Q minus 200. Q square plus 30Q minus 200. Correct? What is derivative of C with respect to Q? It is 2Q plus 30. Correct? Done. This is your marginal cost. MC का value मिल गया marginal cost. This is the first one. For the second one, I need to find first revenue function. So how will you calculate revenue function? Revenue का formula बोलो. What is P? दिस गाय ना डिमांड फंक्शन ना. Yes. So into Q. So it will be Q by क्या था? Q by 6 plus 30 into Q. Correct? So revenue will be Q square by 6 plus 30Q. You have to find derivative of that. That will be marginal revenue. Marginal derivative of this with क्या आएगा ये? Upon this is 6. क्या आएगा ये? Q by 3 plus 30. Correct? Yes. What next? You have to find profit पहले. बोलो profit का formula. That is denoted by pi. What is the formula? Oh, very nice. R minus C. So what is R? Q square by 6 plus 30Q. Q square by 6 plus 30Q minus what is C? कहाँ पे है? Q square plus 30Q minus 200. Q square plus 30Q minus 200. Correct? Okay. So क्या आएगा ये? This will be Q square by 6 minus 1. तो ये क्या हो जाएगा? 6 minus, so minus 5 upon 6 ना, minus 5 Q square upon 6. Am I correct? Just check. And 30Q गया and it will be plus 200. Yes. So this is अपने को क्या चाहिए? Marginal profit ना, that is derivative of pi with respect to Q. So ये क्या आएगा? 2 cancel, so it will be क्या आएगा? minus 5 Q upon 3 ना. That's it. Yes. Yes. See, actually here I was having Q square upon 6 and here I was having minus Q square. Okay, so maybe I'll do it here. So I was in Q square by 6 and here minus Q square. So can I take Q square common? So if I take Q square common, I'll be having 1 upon 6 minus 1. Agree? And what is 1 upon 6 minus 1? That is minus 5 upon 6. Yes. Yeah. No issue. Okay. Anything else we want to find? What is the fourth point? How will you find break even point? What do you mean by break even point? That is your profit is 0, correct? Yes. And what is your profit? Yeah, that means profit is 0. Can I quickly write profit is 0? That means profit हम लोग ने पहले ही निकाला है ना, so it will be easy for us. So मतलब ये 0 है, so that is minus 5 Q square upon 6 minus क्या है ये, minus और plus 200 that is equal to 0. Can you tell me what is value of Q? What is value of Q? Q will be root of 40 into 6, you can say. 40 you can write it as 2 into 2 into 5 into 2 and 3 into 2. Correct? And what will be the value of Q now? ये दोनों बाहर आ गए, ये दोनों बाहर आ गए, so it will be 4 root of 15. Just quickly verify. Is there any mistake in that? Phi can, how can you take phi outside? See, 40, I'm writing this as 2 into 2, 4, and 5 into 10, that is 10. So 4 into 10, that is 40, and 6, I'm writing 3 into 2. Yes, I'm not having two terms of phi, so I cannot take phi outside. Yeah, is that correct? Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, so yes. So I'll be putting some question in your Google Classroom then. You practice that question. Okay, thank you so much everyone. And your unit 1 is completed. I'll declare. Unit 1 is done. In the next class, we'll start with interest and annuity.